Well, I'm Mark Seikenberry, and today I'm at Google. Now, what you see behind me here, this is actually like the little Android from your Android phones. And did you know that each one of the releases of Android is named after a pastry? All of these pastries behind me are the actual different names for the releases. So there's like froyo, there's gingerbread, and eclair, and they're all represented behind me. They seem to bring in a new statue on every new release. Kind of cool, kind of fun. One of the things about Google is that they make everything so it's very replicable, meaning that it can be, whatever they make can be replicated over and over and over again. And so, like as in the searches, you don't have to, it doesn't require a human each time you do a search, nor does it every time you make a phone call on an Android phone or use an application on it, does it require human intervention each time. Of course it requires humans to make it, but the business model is that you make it and then you sell it. And since it's bits and bytes, you sell it over and over and over again. And in that method, that is how you build an empire. That is how you build something that is more than just a baker making, donuts like what we see behind us. It is, so if you were to say, have a donut shop, you could only make so many donuts every day, and in order to make more, you have to hire more people to make more, and so your volume keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger until you need to have a bigger place, you need to have bigger ovens, you need to have more people, you need to have all this bigger infrastructure, you need to have more trucks to deliver them all, and it just really gets human intensive. But in the fact of how Google does it and how I believe that all businesses that I look at should be done, which is to actually, make it so that it replicates all on its own. And replicating all on its own is so important. I don't really want to give any sales numbers of what we do at our current online stores, but I will say that if we had to deliver every one of those codes, like let's just say that we had to, send an email that each time somebody bought something, the payment comes in, we talk to them on the phone or whatever, and then we have to write up an email, send it out. That would be very difficult. I would not be able to manage the scale of what we've got. Just as, like doing search with Google, you couldn't search. If every time the results had to come back as a human, doing it, it would be very, very difficult to maintain the scale to get really big like Google has. So you, as an entrepreneur, when you've got an idea, ask yourself one question. Can it be replicated over and over and over again without human intervention once it's created? Oversight is okay, but having to do all the manual stuff is not okay. And so use that measure to test to find out whether or not it's something that can go into big business. With that advice, that's just one piece of the puzzle. It's not everything, but it is what I believe is the most important part. So if that's all you're going to do, it's just that one part, you've got, maybe that's 50% of the whole thing. So I'm Mark Seikenberry. Take care.